Hello folks, and welcome back to my Durcar Let's Play. You may be wondering, why the fuck am I here? Well, I just drove over, and I was trying to commentate, but I couldn't, kept getting fucking tongue-tied. I got distracted by my phone for a moment as we were going through the loading screen. Someone was talking about the idea of a Metroid TV show, and they weren't sure how it would work, because there's not that much story apparently to Metroid, they were according to them. So, how, I assume it was being spurred on by the Netflix Castlevania show that came out recently, and it's been quite well liked. I, for whatever reason, had immense difficulty saying that, or some extra detail that I've now forgotten, because I was so fucking tongue-tied. And it's fucking irritating. But there you go. So yes, I just drove over, nothing else happened. I'm over here to try and find a blacksmith. I got a little bit of XP there, and that's it. And here, first of all, is Green Gate. So now I have a fight point here. And I also did check, I can't go to war with the Cenarian Circle. So, yeah. Just checked that out of curiosity. Look around you, shaman. Isn't it all just beautiful? No one knows better than the Cenarian Circle that this lush oasis could dry up as quickly as it appeared. Must take care not to interfere with the processes taking place here, but to support and preserve them. A new species of plant, very plentiful in the surrounding region, has appeared since the Great Change. Collect samples of these for me, that I might study them and learn what they have to teach us. Aloe thistles. With such an abrupt change to the ecology, it's expected some of the flora and fauna don't react as well as we would hope. The uprooted lashers are a troublesome example of this. Roaming the fields to the east and south, their detriment to the region must be disposed of. While you're about, please deal with any of these pests that you find. Well, I was just over here to get stuff repaired, and to just grab these while I'm here. If they send me to do any quests up here, which I doubt they will, probably mostly southern ones and eastern ones, I could two birds, one stone. The land is not all that is changing Desolus. Here, the wildlife has responded to the new environment in strange and sometimes exciting ways. I'm particularly interested in the rejuvenated tundra lizards that roam just to the west. I need a sample of their blood. You may help me by using this jar of leeches on a few of them. Once they've filled on the blood of those beasts, return them to me. And if you actually look at the ancients, you see their eyes blinking. So yeah, that's creepy. This land has endured much, and yet thrives in the wake of the Worldbreaker. You'll find that my pets possess similar fortitude. Oh, someone's not talking themselves up at all. No sirree. The winds of change are blowing Gork. Of that there can be no doubt. There are many pressing issues vying for attention and action. Chief among them is the spreading of our growing oasis. Its growth has surpassed our hopes as well as our understanding. It now faces opposition. To the west, where the grass meets the sand, whirlwinds prevent its penetration into the desert. Go and eliminate this hostile obstacle to life. Okay. So we have these quests now anyway. Oh well, so... Oh, there's an escort quest there. And there's, can get another quest over this way. Quite a few little, exclamation points around the place. I'll probably have to go and leech off the basilisks next. In the follow-up to this Tundra Lizard quest. Okay, we throw it. Oh Christ! I was thinking that we just did it and we threw the jar, then the leech came back to us after a bit. I didn't expect us to have to kill the Tundra Lizards. She's there talking about protecting and preserving, and it's just like, go kill some bitches. In reality is what she's saying. Oh shit, I never threw it. Ah well. Wait, yeah, I do have some AoE. I have this. That's fine. Oh, that died? How? Did I wait too long? I got revitalized, which is healing me and give me mana. The mana is kind of irrelevant though, sadly. Because I don't think I have a single thing that costs mana. It's all like Maelstrom. Actually, sorry, Healing Surge costs mana. But that's it. There we go. It'll probably take me a bit to actually get all these leeches. Seems like it'll take me more than the 10. Okay, come on, grab it. Oh yeah, another thing I said in the original recording was that I don't... Ooh, my first bit of heavy letter. Nice. I don't think I'll be recording for too long. It's nearly 2 as is. So this will just be a brief recording. Kind of been getting distracted by Spellforce. It's a old, about a year younger. I can't... Fucking on. Now I got it. Beautiful. It's a year younger than Warcraft 3, but I find it's actually... find it's a bit rougher than Warcraft 3. It's a... I just... How should I phrase it? Ooh, sorry, I forgot to actually toss the thing at the guy. Oh, I apologize, but yeah. Messed up again. Let's wander around some more. I wasn't originally going to be doing this. I was originally going to go continue on with these and whatnot. You know what? I will. I'll continue those stuff later. Can't be doing that one. It's yellow. I have to wait till it's green. But, yes, it's a... Anyway, Spellforce is a game. It's around the... It's a year younger. It was released the year after WoW was. Sorry, Warcraft 3 was. Oh wait, Core Horror. Hear me, Invaders of Desolace. The Burning Blade will use you all as sacrifices. Delightful. Throw it. Spellforce. The reason why I bring... oh yes, wasn't I saying that in the last talking about... Didn't I mention Spellforce in the last set? Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, I think I did. I'll talk about it again as if I didn't, though. Just so I can... Core. All of Azeroth prepared. The Age of the Burning Blade is nigh. That's funny. They're just like some minor throwaway nuisance. And he's talking talking so tough. Oh, isn't that the guy I have to go kill? Yes. You think the Cenarian Circle would have killed them off? Just because they could be a threat. Their demonic corruption would be a threat to this. But anyway, technically if you want to play it that way, wouldn't the industrialness of the dwarves be a threat to nature? You know, all but the night elves perhaps. Maybe even then be a threat to nature. You know. But then again, I assume demons are a bit worse than someone putting a house, you know, somewhere. But anyway, it's a RTS RPG with heavy emphasis on RPG. Like, you know, like there's WoW. No, sorry, there's Warcraft 3, and you can get a Farseer, and you can learn select abilities and improve their stats by leveling up. Like leveling up, I think, just inherently raises stats, but then you can get, you know, little bits of gear. In this, you, like in Warcraft 3, you just have a 6-slot inventory, and whatever's in your inventory you're using. In this other game, in Spellforce, you actually, like in a normal RPG, like, oh, there's headgear, you know, there's an assault fort, there's torso armor, you know, and stuff like that. And you can also customize your character, like, say, I can I can have him as a guy wielding a two-handed sword in heavy plate armor, and have him as a necromancer if I want. I can customize his build and his development, and later on I can go get him some white magic as well if I want. I have more creative freedom. There's more emphasis and whatnot on that than in other games. It's actually quite nice. It's a very slow game though, which does take away from it. It's a bit too slow. I feel like the characters just need to move a bit faster, though I can get speed increases in the game. One concern about that is you don't want your characters running too far ahead of the rest of your army. One other flaw with it is, unlike WoW and other Blizzard games, unlike Blizzard games, not WoW, Warcraft, there's an attack move. There isn't in this, so you have to either target an enemy or target near an enemy and have your units toddle up to that point, then fight, and it's not that great. But it is actually quite a fun game. Well, it's enjoyable. I'm not sure if fun is the right word, but I am enjoying my time playing it. So yeah. You just kill this guy. Mwahaha, you're far too late. The summoning of your doom is nearly complete. It is done. Storm should be able to sleep in peace now that Koror's threats have been silenced. With its dying breath, Koror mentioned the summoning of a demon that could threaten the entire region. Maybe bluffing, but that's not worth taking. That's not a chance worth taking. This cannot wait for the Horde's invasion of Desolace to take shape. You must scour the Thunder Axe Fortress for clues and bring an end to this potential threat. So anyway, what was I trying to say? Oh yes, I was talking about Spellforce. So yes, like I said, it's an RTS RPG with but unlike Warcraft 3, it's extra emphasis on the RPG aspect. And I think the reason why before I was comparing it to Warcraft 3 in the first place was because of the emphasis on hero units. You have your avatar, your main hero unit. Then you can get other hero units that you have to summon in at certain buildings. I think that kind of RTS style is why it made me jump to Warcraft 3. But anyway, you will see Spellforce at some stage. It will be going up as an I'm going to have it going up as an RTS. And so it'll be going up according to that timetable. At present, as of time of recording, Wings of Liberty is nearly done uploading. Just beat this guy up. I'm collecting Burning Blade ears now. Wings of Liberty is nearly done. Heart of the Swarm will be going up next, and it'll be one a day. Though in a few cases, you'll get a few extra. If it's a part A, or if I go on a tangent kind of thing. And I know I do a little in that. Then there'll be Legacy of the Void. Total War Warhammer. Then after that it gets a little murky. It's either going to be Ancient Space or the Viking Conquest campaign of Mountain Blade. You know what, it's going to be that. Ancient Space will come along at some other time. I'm not really a fan of the playstyle of that. I like this music. I'm not really a fan of the playstyle of that game, just how it works. So I'm putting it off. I'll get back to it eventually. So after Total War, it'll be Mountain Blade, Viking Conquest, then it'll be Spellforce. Unless something else comes up in the meantime. Sometimes I do end up like recently I started recording Dishonored. In actuality, I was actually meaning to move on to the Splinter Cell games, but I got Dishonored DLC, so I figured I may as well start on it. So that's the current plan, basically, is what I'm saying. It may change, but that's the current plan. So yeah, if you have any suggestions for games you'd like me to cover, feel free to let me know. I would love to hear. I can't say I guarantee I'll do them. I have to check if they're less playable. but I'll be very interested in hearing, you know, any feedback. It will be fantastic. And to be honest, I'm a little terrible about responding. I say, oh, I gotta respond, then I forget to, and it's 2 months later and I still haven't. Yeah, I'm atrocious, but I do read each comment. At the very least, I do read them. Sorm has made no secret of his disdain for the Burning Blade at Thunderax Fortress. Should we prove the demise will be of value to him? But yeah, basically, while I do have plans for stuff to be recorded, I would love to hear of other stuff to work on as well. So if you've anything you want to add, be sure to. Remember, there was a quest in here before that I never got to do, or something. You have to find a caravan or something. I think it was an Alliance one. Or like some people that were on a caravan got kidnapped by the Burning Blade. As an Alliance person, you never really have to mess with the Burning Blade. I think Desolus may be one of the few places, but hell if I know for certain. If you're running the Horde, if you're running the Ogrimmar dungeon, then you mess with them there, but storyline wise, you never really, from what I remember, from like what I've seen, so I could be wrong, you never really have to mess with them. And I think I finished my point on the other thing anyway. Paranoid, after the half finished. But I think I made my point. Basically, expect the Spellforce games at some stage. When? I have a vague idea. I gave you the list of what's coming out in front of it. At current plan, it may change. If you want a time frame, 2018, possibly 2019. But yeah, 2018 at the least. I think I have everything scheduled into 2018 by now. So, I think so. Okay, here's the Burning Blade Shadow Mage. You know what? Let's gather a few enemies. Heal. Pop this. Move here. Oh, come on. Keep healing. Thunder. Beautiful. Well, that sped me up. Simply magnificent. Ooh. Ah, yeah, hoser. Right. More cold. So, can I be honest? Part of me is honestly tempted in dropping one of my professions here and just grabbing tailoring. I'm almost doing that on more characters, just because later on tailoring becomes like a passive gathering profession. Once you get to Northrend, you have appropriately leveled tailoring, you can get a talent that allows you to, you get a thing that allows you to, when killing certain enemies, loot them a second time for even more gold. And that goes from Northrend on, even up now to the Lost Isles. It's the Lost Isles, right? Broken Isles. I think the Lost Isles were the Goblin areas. Also, we saw Gorfang there again. Remember, we saw him back in Thousand Needles. So, here's a funny thing for you. My mind's still thinking about the RTS timetable. That's why I'm bringing it up, because otherwise I probably wouldn't remember it. The Mounted Blade should have been coming out ages ago, but I recorded it back before the Legion was released. But it wouldn't have come out before StarCraft was done. Before Legacy, The Void, or anything. It would have to come out after. But the it was actually being recorded back then. I ended up putting it off because of an annoying quest within it. you had to gain rep with various